Hi, everybody. It was another Friday night under the lights, and we have the highlights to prove it. Welcome to the Friday Football Frenzy once again.
Unbeaten teams were trying to stay that way. Some teams were looking for their first wins of the season, and then there was week number 1 in the GCL South.
That's always fun. Out to North Bend Road, Kerry Combs, Buckeye assistant, former Coleraine head coach in attendance, watching St. X take on Moeller. Here's one for the Bombers. Sean Clifford on the scramble, throws the pass to Andrew Whitrock for 14 yards. That's the first lead for X. Their fans enjoyed getting on top of the Crusaders. Still in the first half. Same combination again, but from 17 yards. Clifford to Whitrock. The Bombers keep getting better. They beat Moeller tonight 21-14.
It was homecoming night at Walnut Hills High School. And then the game. The Eagles against Turpin, both teams unbeaten before tonight. Walnut Hills quarterback Solomon Cummings airing it out. And Marcus Bolden comes up with a very good catch. But defense ruled much of the first half of this game. Turpin's Sammy Myers on the sack on Cummings. And mistakes always play a part in every game. The Eagles' Justin Lockett and DJ Hollis take advantage of this mistake on a Turpin punt attempt. But Rob Stoll, the Turpin coach, was undeterred. Watch what Justin Silverstein comes up with here. And that was just the start of it for Silverstein, because later on, Lucas Smith, with plenty of time, will find Silverstein wide open. And this covers 67 yards and results in a Turpin touchdown, 7-0 Spartans. And then it was Will Housefield who will do the rest on this evening on the ground, taking the pitch and finding the end zone. And it's the Spartans who remain unbeaten, 20-0 winners. At Anderson High School, drama before the showdown between the Redskins and Withrow. Would the Withrow Tigers team kneel before the game during the national anthem? No, they didn't kneel, but they held their fists in the air.
Sure did. To Anderson Township now, home of the Redskins. They started the night with a 2-0 record, and they ruled from the start. We don't have video of that right now, so let us just move on to the next page.
Yeah, 49-20 was the final. Anderson with the win. At Lakota West High School, Fairfield, second in the GMC, took on the winless Firebirds. The opening kickoff on the second half, and this is Fairfield's Tamir Boykin staying on his feet long enough to set the Indians up inside Firebirds territory. And from there, James Mitchell barrels into the end zone for another Fairfield touchdown. The Indians were up 22-7. Later in the half, West had held Fairfield and forces the Indians to punt from their own end zone. But on the return, the Firebirds' Raekwon Williams fumbles. It's scooped up by the Indians' Josiah Scott, who takes it all the way the other way for a Fairfield touchdown, and the Indians roll. 29-7 is the final.
Coming up, we're going to have highlights from one of the best games in Northern Kentucky.
And highlights from a game so big, it got some Tri-State High School royalty to get into a car and drive down from Columbus. Kerry Combs. He's all over the place tonight, the quintessential high school football coach. Sorry, Kerry. When the frenzy continues in just a moment.